Hello everyone! Katya Paprika here with a fresh batch of post recipes for you. If you haven't seen my video from last year, there will be a link in the description. By the way, there are options for soups that many praise for daily use, not just on fasting days. And this year I have prepared 6 recipes for you as well. Well, at least for now it's 6 recipes. Let's see how you will receive them. Maybe I will shoot more, but I divided it into 2 videos. It's very hard to shoot 6 dishes in one day. So today is the first part, the first 3 dishes, and a little later the second part will be released. So if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, then subscribe and put the bell, and then you will not miss the new video. Well, now let's start preparing. The first dish will be a fried salad with eggplant and nut. The nut needs to be soaked in advance, preferably for a day. Send it to boil in a pan for 40 minutes, pouring water a couple of centimeters higher. It's better to drain the excess water after cooking than to let the nuts start to burn. Cut the eggplant into cubes, and to prevent it from being bitter, you need to pour hot boiling water with salt over it. Leave it for about 10 minutes. For the marinade, you can take mustard, which is better to prepare yourself without oil, any spices for vegetables, dill seeds. I have rice vinegar, wine, or even lemon juice and soy sauce in equal proportions with vinegar will do. Since I don't have fresh basil and garlic, I'll use dried spices instead. While we're cooking the eggplants, the marinade will infuse and the herbs will unfold. Now we're stewing the eggplants, periodically adding water so they don't burn. We don't salt the eggplants and nuts since we have a marinade with soy sauce. We stew until ready for 10 minutes. All that's left is to cut the cilantro. You can replace it with parsley. We check the marinade. It has become thicker, so we dilute it a little with water. And now we assemble the salad. By the way, everything should be slightly chilled but not cold. While the ingredients are warm, they better absorb the marinade dressing. And we definitely let the salad sit for at least
an hour, but the longer the better.
Don't skimp on fresh garlic for the dressing. It's very tasty. Next, we'll prepare quick pigeons. Bulgur can easily be replaced with pearl barley. Let's start with the preparation. We cut the mushrooms into small random pieces. I use a blender for the onion and carrots, but you can finely chop them with a knife. We send bulgur to a heated pan. It can be cooked like regular cereal, but I prefer to cook it like risotto, gradually adding water and evaporating the liquid, constantly stirring. Cook the bulgur for 10 minutes on high heat. Next, add carrots with onions, adding water if necessary. Then we send in the mushrooms, salt, add garlic and stew everything together for another 10 minutes on medium heat. Actually, the filling of our pigeons can already be a standalone dish like a vegetable pilaf from bulgur, but in the form of pigeons, the dish is much more interesting. You can also take white cabbage, but it's faster and easier to use Peking. Here, as you wish, we skip the hard part of the cabbage for softness, and having put the filling inside, we roll up the rolls. We make a sauce from tomato paste with garlic, red pepper, oregano, and salt. Add water to the desired consistency of the sauce. I love to wok. Pour some of the sauce into the bottom of the skillet, then arrange all our rolls tightly, pour the remaining sauce on top and simmer for 10 minutes under a lid. The last dish for today is a warm salad with couscous. In a saucepan, we heat up the water and season it well. Boil the frozen beans for 10 minutes if you like soft vegetables, or 5 minutes and then shock them in ice water if you prefer a crunch. We add chili to the couscous so it's not bland, and salt. Pour in boiling water in the ratio indicated on the label and leave it to steam under the lid. If you have cherry tomatoes, cut them into quarters. And we combine all the ingredients. The whole dish takes 10 minutes. It can be eaten both warm and cold, as a salad or as a garnish. Enjoy your meal! Well, that's all from me. In conclusion, a brief summary of the dishes discussed. As for the last salad with couscous, it's my personal everyday recipe. I quite often make couscous exactly like this with vegetables. And I eat it cold and I eat it hot. I really like it. It's especially tasty to heat it up on a skillet so the couscous is slightly crispy. That's when I like it the most. I most often consume the variant of pigeons with bulgur and mushrooms. Not in the form of pigeons, but exactly like this. Like a vegetable pilaf, I also really like it. If you've never eaten bulgur, it somewhat remotely reminds me of pearl barley, which I recommend you to replace it with if you don't have bulgur and it's not sold anywhere. Pearl barley fits very well here. I made the salad with nut and eggplant for the first time. I found this recipe on the internet, but I didn't guess it turned out to be a very tasty variant. Indeed, I tried just a tiny bit, had to leave the house, but when I came back, the salad was already gone, but I was told it was very tasty. And I think we will repeat this salad very soon.
Such a salad will appeal to eggplant lovers, and such sincere eggplant lovers.
This is the perfect option for you. You'll love it. Well, that's all I have for now. This was Katja Paprika. Subscribe and hit the bell to catch new videos, as the continuation is coming soon. See you in the next video.